If you're thinking about leaving right now, stop for a moment. It's not really you who wants to quit. It's your mind trying to trick you into walking away before you even start. Your brain loves comfort. It fears effort. So the moment something feels difficult, it whispers, maybe later, maybe tomorrow, maybe this isn't for you. But that voice isn't wisdom, it's resistance. And if you leave now, that resistance wins. But if you stay, even for a little longer, you start taking back control. And honestly, if you're still here listening to this, that already says something about you. Most people would have clicked away by now. Most people never push past the first wave of discomfort. But you did, and that means you're different. Today I'm going to show you something powerful. A method that helps you hack your own brain, so it starts working for you, instead of constantly fighting against you. This is called the Lotus Method. A simple 5-step framework designed to help you overcome procrastination, build momentum, and force your brain into action. Let's break it down. Lotus stands for L, layered breakdowns. O, overcome resistance early. T, trigger reward. U, unleash visualization. S, set micro challenges. Each step rewires how your brain approaches difficult tasks. Step 1, layered breakdowns. Imagine standing at the base of Mount Everest. You look up, and the peak disappears into the clouds. That overwhelming feeling is exactly why we avoid big goals. They feel impossible. But here's the secret. Even Everest is climbed one step at a time. Instead of thinking, I need to write a 300-page book, tell yourself, today I'll write one sentence. Just one. When you complete that tiny action, your brain releases dopamine, the reward chemical. Suddenly your mind thinks, that felt good. Maybe I'll write one more. And just like that, the impossible mountain becomes a series of small steps. Step 2, overcome resistance early. Starting is always the hardest part. Your brain fights the beginning of difficult tasks like a cold engine struggling to start. So here's the trick. Make the first step ridiculously small. Don't think about running 5 kilometers. Just tell yourself, I'll put on my running shoes. That's it. Once you start, your brain activates something called the Zeigarnik effect, a psychological tendency to finish what we start. That tiny beginning pulls you forward. One shoe becomes 2. 2 steps become a run. And suddenly you're already moving. Step 3, trigger reward. Think about video games. Why are they so addictive? Because every small achievement gives you a reward. Your brain loves immediate pleasure. So instead of waiting for some huge future success, create rewards right now. Finish 10 minutes of deep work? Give yourself a small treat. Finish a task? Watch a short video, drink your favorite coffee, or take a quick break. Your brain begins connecting the pattern. Work, reward. And suddenly, hard tasks stop feeling like punishment. Step 4, unleash visualization. Most people imagine success the wrong way. They only see the final moment, the victory. But high performers visualize the entire process. Athletes mentally rehearse every step before the competition even begins. You should do the same. If you want to create a presentation, don't just imagine applause. Picture yourself opening the laptop, typing the first slide, speaking confidently. Your brain doesn't fully distinguish between vivid imagination and real experience. So when the real moment arrives, your mind thinks, we've already done this before, and action suddenly feels natural. Step 5, set micro challenges. Your brain loves games, so turn your work into one. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Ask yourself, how much can I finish before time runs out? Cleaning your room? Beat the clock. Writing? Challenge yourself to write 500 words in 20 minutes. Suddenly, boring work becomes a competition, and you become the player chasing a high score. Why the Lotus Method works. The science is simple. First, it releases dopamine through small wins. Second, it builds unstoppable momentum.
This ends now.
And third,
your
it
struggle
removes
is
the fear
futile.
of failure
We'll
by
see about
focusing
that.
only on tiny
Indeed.
actions instead of huge outcomes.
This ends now.
This is
Your
exactly how
struggle
top
is
performers
futile.
tackle
We'll
massive
see about
challenges.
that.
Not with
Indeed.
giant leaps,
This
but with
ends
consistent,
now.
deliberate
Your
steps.
struggle is futile.
Now it's your turn.
We'll see about that.
Think about one task you've
Indeed.
been avoiding. Break
This
it down.
ends now.
Start with
Your
the smallest
struggle is
possible
futile.
step.
We'll see
and take
about
action.
that.
Because
Indeed.
success isn't built on massive
This ends
efforts.
now.
It's built
Your
on small
struggle is
actions
futile.
repeated consistently.
We'll see about that.
And with the Lotus
Indeed.
Method, You're not just
This ends
completing
now.
tasks.
Your
You're
struggle is
retraining your brain to
futile.
win.
We'll see about